This week, hundreds of armed federal agents stormed a peaceful California farm. Children were rescued. A man died. And now everyone from the White House to Sacramento is pointing fingers. But the truth? It's far uglier than they're telling you. Welcome back to IGOR'S News, where we break down the stories they hope you won't notice. On July 10th, ICE launched one of the largest immigration raids in California's recent history, targeting Glass House Farms, a massive cannabis and produce facility in Camarillo, Ventura County. More than 300 undocumented workers were detained. And this wasn't a silent operation. This was a militarized raid. Federal agents came in with rifles, tactical gear, National Guard support, and immigration buses ready to fill. Let's talk about Jamie Alanis, a 57-year-old grandfather, a farm worker, a man simply trying to survive. During the chaos, Jamie tried to flee. He fell off a greenhouse roof, nearly 30 feet, and died hours later. His family says he had no criminal record, no weapons, no reason to die. But here's the kicker. He wasn't even on ICE's list. ICE claims they rescued up to 14 undocumented children working on the farm, some as young as 13. And yes, if these minors were victims of forced labor or trafficking, they deserve protection. But here's what ICE didn't say. Many of these kids were separated from their families. No legal counsel. No social services present. Some were taken directly to detention centers, without their parents even knowing where they were. Is that a rescue? Or is that a new form of state-sanctioned kidnapping? Protests broke out fast. Local immigrant rights groups arrived on site within hours. Some tried to block buses. Others confronted agents. One protester allegedly fired a handgun. The FBI is now offering a $50,000 reward to find them. In response, ICE used tear gas, rubber bullets, military dogs. Let me repeat that. Rubber bullets. On California soil. Against American residents. All in the name of a work visa violation. And who gave ICE the green light? President Trump. He told agents to use whatever means necessary to arrest undocumented workers and protect themselves from violent resistance. This includes legal immunity for agents using force, expanded powers for CBP to act inside U.S. borders, aerial drones and heat sensors to track farm laborers. That's not immigration enforcement. That's militarization. Glass House Farms, the company under raid, claims they had no idea undocumented laborers were on site. Seriously? A facility with thousands of workers, producing millions in cannabis revenue, and management has no clue who's working the fields? Turns out, they've been investigated before for labor violations. But they were never fined, never shut down. Because in California, corporate cannabis is protected. But undocumented workers? They're disposable. Governor Gavin Newsom condemned the raids. He called it inhumane, unjust, and a political stunt. But here's the thing. ICE notified no state agency in advance. No local police were involved, many refused. No legal observers were permitted. This was a federal ambush in the heart of one of America's most progressive states. And California couldn't stop it. So, what is the message here? If you are undocumented, if you work hard, stay quiet, and pay taxes, it doesn't matter anymore. You're still a target. And if you protest? Rubber bullets. Raids. Legal threats. This is more than immigration policy. This is political theater. A war on labor. A war on dignity. Let's be clear. ICE detained over 300 people in one day. But not a single manager at the farm was arrested. Why? Because this isn't about justice. It's about control, optics, and sending a message before the election. Here's what we at IGOR'S News believe. America deserves border security, yes. But when workers die, children disappear, and no one at the top faces consequences, that's not justice. That's a system that's broken and being used to break people. Stay sharp, stay loud, and don't let them rewrite the story. Subscribe to IGOR'S News for truth the mainstream won't touch. Support us via the link in the description.